Hi everyone, happy to see you all here, and I'm so excited today to sit down and chat with Nevin. Nevin, one of our super successful agency, and today the main idea is to ask about his journey, about his achievement, and first of all, how's it going? How are you today?
Doing good, Mike. Thank you for having me here. And your product, I love them.
Thank you so much. I just want to start from the basics, from the very beginning, about your agency, how you did it before, what the services did you provide, and tell me please a little bit about your business.
So we always been a traditional marketing agency with some CRM SaaS software that we offer just to track things. The idea about how Boomerang offers a strategy for customer retention and customer repeat ratio, that is where the most interesting interest that piqued in me. So from that, we started pivoting on providing an extra additional services to the existing client, and it's turning out in a great way.
Thank you. Thank you. Happy to hear that. But I just want to know what the services did you provide, like website development, if I right understand, search engine optimization, marketing campaigns, meta ads, Google ads, and etc. What kind of clients did you serve before Boomerang?
So we used to deal with restaurant, physiotherapists, mortgage, and real estate. So these were the four niche that we used to work with. And yeah, I covered all the traditional agencies, like all the one that you mentioned. Other than that, we also do lead generation for them. So
Mhm.
that was the part that have been doing for at least the last 5 years. So now with
Lots of
Boomerang,
years. Wow.
yeah, so with Boomerang now have a lot more offering, and then we are able to start tapping with other industries too now.
Yeah. Industry agnostic approach, very interesting for me because, you could learn from one industry and actually implement the same successful story to another. But
Yes.
in this case, I highly recommend to be careful here because it's really hard to create case studies and apply them from one industry to another. It's better to go with the one way, but it works.
Yeah.
Without between some niches, it works pretty well. Well, could you please tell me about some maybe most popular problems what you faced with before Boomerang, maybe with your classical agency offering?
So before even Boomerang, we had the problem about tracking our marketing efforts and showing the customer, okay, what kind of leads we generated, which channel we generated from, and what's the next follow-up that you have been doing. So from there, we were able to get that sorted out in terms of showing them, okay, here are your customers, and this is what we have done, and this is how we have got them. Now, what next? How are we going to do more business for them? How are we generating more things for them? So every time, our problem with them is they'll run out of ideas. What new offer to keep running on all your ads to acquiring a new customer? And they also have a budget issues, right? They are already spending something on ad, and now we have to spend more on new advertising budgets and promotional stuff that they have to keep giving. So we were trying to figure out what fit can, like, what kind of mechanism that we can fit here to have the customer who comes in and figure out how to promote them first, like the existing customer, and then start working on the new customer again. So that's when I think Boomerang came right in the middle of it. And I was able to bridge that gap saying, okay, let's have one mechanism of a marketing to get new customer, and then we'll have some like other pieces of like Boomerang and other application to do the increased reputations of those customers.
Yeah. I completely feel the same when I was running my agency because it's one of the hardest thing to prove ROI of your efforts, of your marketing efforts, because client
Yeah.
invested let's say 5,000 a month, and at the end of the month you visiting with report, you telling about how many campaigns did you run, how many leads you generated, how many customers you get, but the main question, how many we got back from this investment, what's the ROI? we are
That's
ready
true.
to we are ready to pay for the next month, but we want to be sure that we will invest $1 and get at least $2 back. It's just one reason to pay for an agency, because spending without ROI we can buy ourselves.
That's
It's not a big deal.
true. I totally
Yeah,
agree. That is
I completely. Completely agree, and because I felt the same, and actually this is exactly how the idea for the product was been born, based on those problems. Well, okay, could you please tell me a bit just about what's your traction with Boomerangme and how long it's going from the very beginning?
So from the beginning, I think we have worked with almost 30 plus customers so far, and we have demoed the
Hmm.
product. Out of that, 25 have signed up for a 14 days trial. Currently, we have about 7 to 10 paying customers. I just need to see the numbers, but yes, I'm focusing on the business development side. So I'm working on getting new customers onto the 14 days trial so that they get the whole product demo and experience of our Boomerang, and so that they can see the features and what kind of promotions we have. So that has been the progress with me getting the new customers, and it's easier. It's very easy to demo them. What is the idea, how it works, and they get the gist of like at least 80% of the crust right just in the first 5 minutes, showing them this is how you give the point, this is how the customer is going to show it. That's it. And they get to know about the product within 5 minutes.
Yeah, and if I right understand, you are selling this product just for the 3 months, right?
Sorry, I didn't get the point.
You are running this product and selling Boomerang just for the 3 last months. Am I right?
Yes, yes, it's just been the last 3 months. Yeah, excellent. Yeah, you're right. It's only been
30
three.
signups. It sounds like a big effort from your side to get on board with 30 clients. How many time did you spend to onboard them?
So I would say a meeting of 30 minutes. And then once I do get them into it, they get into the 14 days trial. And then I have a team who works with a little bit of
Mhm.
an automation where we keep bombarding them after every 3 days to make sure and test them that everything is good, your onboarding is great. We did create 4 onboarding videos under my team. So we send them those things after every 3 days to make sure this is a step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, just so that they are more clear about the direction once they go into the sign up. So because they have the 14 days windows to try the whole full suite. So I want to
Mhm.
make sure that they get the best out of it, and then they can choose what plan they want to be in. And then at the last on the 12th day, we have a person who sits with them for 30 minutes and select which promotion card they want to set up. So this way, I feel like they get just more confident about it. And then once they are confident, then there's no hesitation. So that's
Yeah,
the
for sure.
approach that I use for them.
Because from the first perspective, from the first view, it product could be looks like a little bit complicated. But if they give it a try for some, 1 week, not more, I believe it will be much clear for them, and they will be ready to buy. Well, if I right understand, you do your sales in person, like going door to door, presenting how it works in general from devices, and invite them to join for a free. And what's the main card do you use as a foot in the door offer? What the card you set up for them first?
So the first I use coupon so that they see the coupon can be redeemed, and then I show them the trick that it can be changed into a stamp card the moment they use that coupon card. So because for them, I need to picture them saying, okay, you know what, how you gonna intensify those customer who's gonna sign up. So I show them from a coupon, like if you sign up for the reward program now, I'm gonna give you a 5% off as a coupon. And then once the coupon is redeemed, boom, now they're turned into a stamp card. So now every time they come in, they get a stamp. So that's the idea that I keep using.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I mean, you just help them to capture their current foot traffic, help to digitize them, collect the customer base, and be able to send them some kind of push notification and establish communication basically with their current clients.
True. Yeah,
Yeah, this.
exactly. Show them the potential of what we have as a software to offer, and then you show them all the cool features about how it comes to the wallet, and no app is required. So these are the things they love it. They see this is a new thing. They haven't experienced this kind of a thing before.
Yeah, that's the idea, and thank you so much for sharing because it's a pleasure to hear that you literally implement what we expected previously. It's like some kind of pleasure again.
Yes.
I have a question. How do you manage any complaints, or maybe do you have basically complaints regarding integrations with point of sale system or not? And if yes, how do you manage them?
So far, we do have requests for integrations. So that is something that we already talk in our first email that we do integrate. But if you have an issue, we have a channel. So every time that email goes, there's a channel. We message them. Okay, if you have an issue, talk to an agent right now. So there's a support team who works with all the issues. So they're not actually called as issue. They are assistants on the tool.
Mhm.
It's just I feel like because they are so overwhelmed with when they log into the thing, they just don't know where it is and how it works. So I don't personally see so far any customer coming with an issue. It's just an experience and there's troubleshooting, okay, how this works, and okay, I didn't find this place. And I'm like, okay, let me jump on a call and show you where it is and how it works. So that's more likely the issue. But with the POS part, we are working with right now a lot of opportunities. And you have given me some great things of Toast, the Lightspeed, and something that you're
Clover.
excited with Clover. So I am more excited because that will open up my franchise module. Because a lot of the people, they want that seamless experience. They don't want to, it's even though it's a 2 seconds thing of giving you the reward, but to even if we can take to the next level of having that seamless experience, why not? Everyone would love that.
Yeah, I mean, that's could be just a one major friction right now that we try to manage as fast as we could. And I believe this quarter we will deliver the first part of integration, and by the end of this year, we will deliver up to 20 from our
Yeah.
list, from the most
I'm
popular,
excited.
point of sale
I'm excited.
systems. And moreover, we will do it under your white label. You will be able to make this integration using just API key without any additional, white label leaks from our site and etc. It will be
That is a game
pretty
changer.
clear.
Really game changer.
Yeah, I think so. And let's talk about franchise opportunity. I see that you see potential here. And what's your plan to literally, literally approach this market? How do you plan to do that? Could you please explain a bit?
So I'm trying to work with those people like Toast and stuff. So I am already in those conversations with them to show them about our product. Right now, I am more focused towards franchise. I love franchise as a business model. It allows me to scale fast. It allows me to deploy this particular product in one go to a multiple locations rather than me going to 50 locations. So
Exactly.
that's my focus with franchise, and I see that there are few important pieces that we are giving them as a leadership dashboard, right? The KPIs and the metric that can tell them where it has been collected the most, where it's been redeemed the most, where is the user going the most. All these insightful metrics, I think the business owner can actually leverage this. It's like an AI coming into them and telling them all those things, right? So with franchisee right now, I'm trying to hook with all the big uh, POS system like TickMe, Toast, and all them. So I'm trying to show them
Mhm.
this is the potential, and I want to integrate with you. And if I can integrate with them, with any native integrations, maybe all the customers on their boat can have that opportunity to work with the reward platform.
Yeah, exactly. Because seamless, it's what they are looking for
Yeah.
all. Because if we're talking about just one location, it's possible to manage it as a standalone. It's not a big deal. But if you have 100+ location, this could be a big problem because double counting, double management, and some miscommunication and inconsistent data. This is the
Yeah.
big problem. Yeah, for sure. And this is one of the reasons why we try to do it as fast as we could and deliver those integrations to be able to connect your clients. Okay, could you please tell me a little bit about your plans by the end of this year? How many clients do you want to onboard, and how many monthly revenue do you want to achieve?
So we have the phases that we have divided into like every 2 quarters. Right now, our aim is to reach at least 35,000 MRR on a monthly basis, because that's where we're going to hit at least 88 customers as per the counting of our pricing plan. So once I hit 88 customers, I should be at around 35,000 MRR. So that's my first phase one. End of the year, I think we should hit 100 customers. And then when I say 100 customers, they need to be paying customers, not just my
Yeah,
prospect.
exactly.
It's 14 days trial kind of people. No, of course, they are my opportunities, but I want 100 paying customer by the end of the year. That's the phase one,
That's
at
perfect.
least to begin with.
Yeah, I mean, it's a more than reasonable plan and more than achievable. This is the most important thing. And what was the best thing with this product? You can forget about the churn, because if you will onboard your clients properly, and if they already implement their loyalty program and start enrolling their customers, you could expect even a lifetime client on your services. Do you plan to upsell them after with additional services like your current setup, like Meta ads, Google ads, websites, and etc.? Or do you want to sell just loyalty and that's it? What's your plan about that?
So we do the reverse way around. So we show them the potential of the pre-sale and the post-sale. So the pre-sale is where my traditional marketing comes in, and the post-sale is where I would bring Boomerang and my other solutions into their picture. So idea is when they see our effort of showing them social media and running lead generation on Facebook and Google and bringing those leads for you. Now we show them another way of post sales of, okay, how to retain them, how to keep re-strategizing them and bringing them again for you. So that's the kind of a package that we are working. Um, that is something I'm still waiting to see the insights. I have a big, at least 30, 40 paying customers from Boomerang, and then we'll create a plan that will
Mhm.
on a monthly retainer value, which will include the two aspects of it together as one plan, and that's where we will create a core offer into it.
You mean acquisition and retention in one big package
Yes,
that will
area.
drive you not only one-time customers, but will drive you repeat business?
That's
Okay,
right.
that's very smart, and that's the idea behind that. That's beautiful. Look, if I right understand, you actually offer Boomerang first as a foot in the door offer, right, with a coupon card, and how you already say that it's not a big deal to offer that, but what the what the arguments do you have from your clients? What the complaints do you see? Why they can't say you no for your offer? What's the most
So,
popular no do you hear?
what a popular no, I'm like, it's not for my business. That's the very first thing that they'll come up and say. I'm like, why do you think it's not for your business? It's just because you lost hope that there's nothing more can be done. So I said, 14 days, try it out and let me print. So I usually even print that paper for them. So let's say run a coupon
Mhm,
card, I print that paper, like that PDF that comes out. And then my
mhm.
designer will just tweak few things and then we'll print it and keep it. I said, you know what, just keep this here. And in 14 days, if you get 14 customers who sign up, then please do give it a shot. So that's the I just feel like I don't wanna the challenges that they keep bringing is more when they don't they haven't thought through about reward program. They haven't thought through about loyalty program. So they don't know. It's like you're telling them to go into something new. And
Mhm.
people do hesitate to try something new. It's like that. So I don't I have a tendency of never saying that no. I just ignore that no. I'm like, okay, whatever your questions are, I'm gonna change that into a positive one and get you going. So as I said, to answer the question, they will say no, it's not for my business. They will say no, like I have something very similar, but in a very, like a human intensive way of collecting your
Mhm.
number, putting those points, how much is this and that, and someone who's like like they just don't believe that loyalty and this like customer retention. This is something that is a huge thing that they should know about their business. These things, I feel like they hesitate and then they say no to try it, and then ultimately I just tell them, you're not going to lose anything out of it. Try it for 14 years and we'll take it from there.
I think you have created one of the easiest to sell offer right now with this product, because even for me, I'm just trying to, veer the head of your potential client, and I'm thinking about what the reason I should have to say no, because really I lose nothing with your 14 days free trial,
Yeah,
because two ways, even I will get some digitized customers in my customer list to communicate with them, even I will lose nothing,
yeah, exactly. I mean, give it a
just
shot.
one way.
There's nothing. And plus, you're getting my whole team to work with you for 14 days. There's no cost to you. But I'm sure if you know it, you will actually be with me.
That's exactly. And I just want to highlight your approach that you do not trying to sell features. You do not trying to sell platform. You do not trying to sell push notifications or whatever. You sell clients.
Yeah,
And it's really hard to say no to new or repeat clients
yeah.
because it's actually what business established it for. That's exactly.
I tell them the growth. I show them the growth. That's all I try to vision them. Like every time my conversation is telling them, you want to grow from 3x to 4x, you need this. This is how it's going to happen. So I just
That's
show them.
perfect. That's perfect.
That's all.
Well, I think that's the great sharing, and I hope this will be helpful for everyone who will watch this video. And Nevin, just one last question: what do you suggest for new digital agency, for newbie who just want to start working with Boomerangme product? What do you want to suggest to them?
I would say first work with the restaurant market because that's the most easiest place to start selling because that's where you're going to gain that experience. I personally believe you should have the product experience well in your mind, trained out when you go to that customer. And industry of restaurant is the most easiest to actually work with this product. And there are other industries.
Um,
No, I'm not saying no. I am working with other industries too. But I'm just saying that's the first step that I begin with of going to all the restaurant and all the coffee shops to show them this. And I learned about the product through that.
I can say yes, of course. That's right. And this is my suggestion for everyone as well. Thank you so much for sharing. Navin, I wish you good luck with your plans. I wish you to hit more than 100 paid. We're talking about only paid by the
Yes.
end of this year and at least double it next year. You can
Yeah.
count on us in terms of support, feature delivery, and etc. And we will sit down maybe 1 year ahead and talk about your progress from this time. Thank you so much and see you.
Yeah, have a good one, guys. Cheers.